Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Zane. Big news for BMW. BMW starts production at new 2.2 billion Chinese plant to ramp up EV battery. So we've got a couple news to go through today. This is one of them. It's absolutely incredible. We need to understand what's going on. Because in other major news as well, BMW-Backed Northvolt advance on 12 billion battery IPO plan. Lots of big news in the space for BMW, so let's get into it. Let's start with the first news. So BMW said on Thursday that production has formally begun at the new plant in China with an investment of 15 billion yuan. That's $2.2 billion as the carmaker accelerates electric EV production. The Lydia plant, BMW's third car assembly factory in China, located in the northeastern city of SHANGHAI, will increase BMW annual output in the world's biggest auto market to 830,000 vehicles from 700,000 in 2021, the company has said. Now, the plant is designed to be capable of producing battery-powered electric cars only according to market demand on its flexible manufacturing line. The first model that will roll off the Lydia plant production line is the i3, a pure electric mid-size sports sedan, BMW said, increasing a range of its EV model for a Chinese customer to 13 next year. Now, on the other hand, Tesla and Chinese automakers such as BYD dominate the booming EV market in China, with sales more than doubling from a year ago. Meanwhile, kings of the internal combustion engine age such as General Motors and Volkswagen are falling behind. Now, nearly a quarter of a car sold in China in the first 5 months of this year were powered by battery. According to data from China Association Automotive Manufacturers, meanwhile, BMW sold 208,000 vehicles in China, its biggest market in the first quarter, making a 9.2% drop from a year ago, according to a company filing. So ladies and gents, that's the first news on BMW. Now, another news. Like I said, the BMW-backed Northvolt advanced on a 12 billion battery IPO plan. Swedish Northvolt AB, whose customers include BMW AG and Volkswagen AG, is planning to go public within the next 2 years as battery demand for electric vehicles boom. The firm is well positioned for an initial public offering. Founder and chairman Clark-Erik Lagercrantz said in an interview, the venture, which has been valued at roughly around 12 billion after raising 6.5 billion through debt and equity, is part of the trio of green technology startup Spearhead by Lagercrantz and private equity veteran Harold Mix. And we've also got a quote from Lagercrantz as well. We have commitment in relations to deliver for our customers. That plays a major role in the market that is more difficult. A listing during the next 2 years is reasonable speculation, even as the company has no need from a funding perspective. Lagercrantz 57 initiated the push in 2016 to establish a battery industry in northern Sweden. Northvolt's access to renewable power and smaller CO2 footprint is key in differentiating the company from Asian giants such as Chinese contemporary Aperex Technology, Japanese Panasonic, and LG Chem from South Korea. Now, in May, the company became the first European firm to start commercial shipments to an automaker from Northvolt. That's the plant in Skellefteå. While ET is still scaling up, the manufacturer is also planning a new plant in Gothenburg to supply Volvo Car AB and Polestar cars. A third factory in northern Germany, dubbed Northvolt Drive, is scheduled for 2025. This is set to boost Northvolt overall battery cell manufacturing to over 170 gigawatts per hour, amongst the biggest in Europe. Now, ladies and gents, this is huge. The EV space is certainly boasting up a lot of things, a lot of innovations. A lot of companies are starting to really prize. And it continues as well. Polarium, an energy storage developer that counts major telecommunications firms such as Vodafone Group, Verizon Communication, amongst its client roster, will most likely be the first of 3 to list. Polarium is a company with good profitability and fantastic growth in areas that has such strong micro trends, he said. If candidates are right, next year the company will be on the stock exchange. This is incredible. For H2 Green, and the IPO in a few years away, he said, but when production reaches scale, the public market will be a very good place to raise capital, and it's very complex heavy, just like Northvolt. H2 Green has said it's looking to raise in the range of 3 to 4 billion through a combination of equity and green project financing for its operation in northern part of Sweden. It has so far secured 105 million, Lagerkrantz has said, end quote. So ladies and gents, like I promised, big things in the space for BMW. Not just opening new plants in China, but having investments in electric manufacturing companies. This is huge, and I hope to hear more what's going on with BMW, especially given the fact that BMW was one of the first company to enter into the EV venture. You know, BMW was going through the EV venture long before many other companies started going down this route. BMW was the company that we thought would benefit the most. So this would be quite interesting to see where this takes BMW. So thank you for watching. Subscribe to see more. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I will see you in my next video.